Some people say this is the city of opportunities. Some say this is where dreams come true.
Do you ever wonder how you're in the background with people's pictures? My anxiety level gets really high. Alright, go ahead.
Yes, I do think there's American culture, and I think it's different things for different people. I think part of the American culture is certainly based on our freedom, because that's how our country was born. And I do think that the other piece of it is we are so diverse as a society, whether that's age, race, gender, whatever it is.
The values are being an American, okay? Wanting to have everything that we can. I see that in my daughters. I see that in friends and relatives, that everything is very much about us, and it's not about the rest of the world. It's not thinking about other people in the world, what other people have to put up with, and how other people in the world live.
Because our culture is that we can have food from everywhere, we can have all these different peoples from different cultures, and so the fact that they're all mixing together, that is.
I don't know, America's pretty badass. Everybody's chilling. I don't think we have a specific culture.
What was that?
American culture is everything.
Okay, the positive American culture to me is doing what you love. All right? The negative American culture, I think society has a tendency of trying to control people like technology. Nobody communicates anymore. Everybody's busy trying to, everybody's too busy trying to keep up with the Joneses, is that the right term? And a little rhythm piece, all right?
Argue and fight about shit that just doesn't fucking matter at all. I feel like if we were a developing nation, or we were a country with real problems, some of our issues would be a bit more grounded. But because we're so
So do you think we have an identity?
I think that's what we need.
No, you have an identity. You definitely have an identity. It's just your identity is rooted in the fact that you're the most powerful country in the world, and you've got your. America developed its own culture. Now, if you look at what, if you speak and say what is Western culture, right? Immediately, the first thought would be something that is American. Automatic. I think American culture is a lot of materialism, I'd say, and I feel that's kind of seeped into other cultures too. So back home, it's kind of the same as well.
Get some business videos.
To me, American culture is very different depending on where you go to. For instance, in New York, when you grow up here, you tend to be a little more biased because you're around so many different people, and you get a taste of so many different things. As when you go somewhere else in the country, it's very different. So to me, America is New York. Anywhere else, there are other places like Los Angeles, Chicago, even some parts of the South, but not many. They do understand that America is about blending cultures because it's what we're founded on. But a lot of people still don't have that understanding. So the problem with America is we don't understand what America really is.
American culture, if you could define that, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's multicultural is a good
sort of catchphrase for how I would define American culture. So whether you were born here or you have immigrated here or you're even just studying here, I think this sense of openness, this sense of freedom, but also an awareness of what it means to be English-speaking, multicultural, and American.
I'm a medical doctor, I'm 31, and then I came to the United States to learn English. First thing I think, people is so close, and I miss the friendship, the people friendly. So when I came, I can't make a lot of friends, and then I feel alone here. And if I could change something here, I think I would change the people. I try to make them more friendly. I think that's the best way.
Do you think people in America are materialistic?
Yes, of course. In America, you have a lot of wasting your money. It's a American way of life. I find here is a lot of culture and a lot of interesting people, so we can talk to a billion.
That I feel like I have the freedom to be who I am, whatever that might look like for me. That someone, whether it's a religion or whether it's government or whether it's my family, they don't tell me who I can be or who I should be. So that I'm very proud of, that I can